Hi, Facebook. Hi, YouTube. It's Gigi, and it's just me and Jesus, and we're cooking. And I've been wanting to make these for a while. Meatballs. And what I do is I prep them now, and I'm gonna just like make up the meatball, show you what I'm putting in it. Then I pan fry it, just brown it on all sides. And then I put it in the crock pot to cook the rest of the way. And then I have a sauce. And these are grape jelly meatballs, and they're delicious. Okay, so we're gonna get started. It's so good to see you. I'm hoping you're having a great day. We had so many bad storms the last couple of days, but we were protected and we're very grateful. And our prayers go out to those in Tennessee. Oh my goodness, we love Tennessee. So today though, I wanna show you how to make these meatballs, and it's something I'm gonna make today. Actually, I think we're gonna have fish for dinner, but I wanna make these today. So in the morning when I get up, I'll have meatballs for lunch. So I'm always planning ahead and always pulling out meat the day ahead, sometimes prepping the day ahead, sometimes even cooking a day ahead, because we just like to eat real meals, real food right here at home. We do like to eat out, and we do that too, but during the week especially, we mostly eat at home, especially at lunchtime. So if I make a nice meal, we always have lunch the next day, right? Yay! Okay, let's make meatballs. So one thing that I've got is 1 pound of ground beef. Okay, let me get this. Okay. We're gonna put 1 pound of ground beef in this bowl. Now, some people like meatballs for special occasions or like an appetizer, but I like them as a meal. And so I'm just going to show you, this is just something I whip up. This is one of my things. And I make it real simple, like. It's not going to be hard. I don't know if I have exact measurements, so we'll just see how that goes. So I crumbled up that 1 pound of bacon. Hamburger. Okay, and then I have this little choppy thing. Woo! Those onions, I can feel them. They're pretty strong. This is a yellow onion. It goes great in meat and stuff like that. But what I did is I sliced them like this, and then I got this little choppy thing on Amazon. And you go like this. Boom! I love this thing. Perfect little cubes, chopped perfectly. So easy, so fast. Definitely should get you one of these for chopping. I love it. I used it for slicing. It has a blade for slicing. Like you can take potatoes, and it made them so beautiful. That's the only thing I've done with it. There's more things you can do, but that's the 2 things I've done with it. Okay, I'm gonna chop this onion up. This is even fun. You just put it there and chop it, okay? This is like a half of a big onion. So that should be plenty of onion. Let me see. So see, then this thing just slides out, right? That comes off. And then I got my onion. Ta-da! Okay, let's put some onion in there, guys. Probably put most of that onion, and then save this for later. And I'll chop up the rest of it and put in the fridge, and then I've already got a prepped onion, right? Thinking ahead. Okay, I know one thing that is on people's minds is saving money. So you can make so many things with a pound of hamburger. Sometimes I even take a half a pound of hamburger and make a whole meal. So what we're gonna do next is add an egg in here. Alrighty, and then we're gonna add some Worcestershire. I use this a lot, and I haven't measured how much I use in these meatballs, so let's do it now. Okay, there's 1. I like the meatballs to be very flavorful and full of yumminess when you bite into them, and not just the sauce making them good, right? Okay. Let's say 4 or maybe 5 tablespoons. I do use a lot of it. And then this is Frank's hot sauce, or you can use Louisiana hot sauce. Your best hot sauce. If you don't like it hot, just leave this part out. As you follow my cooking, we eat about everything hot. Or just, and a lot of times these hot sauces, if you just put like a tablespoon in, it's not going to really feel hot to you. It'll be more flavor, but not hot. You have to really douse it up to get them hot. But I am going to add 2 tablespoons. Alrighty. Now, I would just squirt some ketchup in here, and I'm going to try to also measure 1. Let's see. We're going to put 2, 3 tablespoons of ketchup. Now I'll know the directions to my old recipe because I've actually done it. And we're going to grab a teaspoon and have a teaspoon of garlic, minced garlic, okay? So, listen guys, the other thing I like is salt and pepper. I've been using these little bowls when I'm cooking. I really like it. I just stick my fingers in there. I can put in what I like, what I want. And you know, I got the real garlic, but I'm also going to put some other seasoning. Hold on. Okay. I have this backyard burger. That's what I was looking for. Got plenty of onion, got plenty of garlic. But this backyard burger blend, I should know what's in it, but I tell you, I don't know. It's just really great on everything. We get it at, I was looking on here. We get it at Walmart. I'm just gonna sprinkle some all on the top. I'd say probably at least a teaspoon of that. Okay, now it's time to get our hands in here. I'm gonna mush all this stuff together. Okay? We're gonna roll us out some meatballs, and I'm gonna put breadcrumbs in here because the egg makes it very smushy in a sense and liquidy. So I'm gonna put some, let me see. To me, I think it needs more seasoning. Hold on. So one thing I know is when you've cooked long enough, you will look at it and go, no, it ain't got enough. I know that's not grammatically correct, but when you're from the country, you say, no, it ain't got enough. And you just throw a little more in. I'm gonna put more of this seasoning because this is very flavorful. It's got garlic, salt, pepper, and all kinds of yummy stuff in it. So if I was doing this without this, I would just use garlic, salt, pepper, garlic, salt, pepper, okay? This is probably just garlic, salt, and pepper, but I don't know. It may have a little heat in there too, and I know it's up to you if you like the heat. Okay, so now I need to get a measurement for this. Everybody's making a weird noise. I'm not sure why. Okay, let's try. I'm gonna use a ½ cup. Okay, and I'm gonna use a ¼ cup at a time. So I'm just gonna put half of that in there because that might be enough. I've never measured it out like this. Now, this is very similar to making my meatloaf, really. I like to use a lot of the same ingredients with hamburger when I'm making meatballs, meatloaf, hamburgers. I love using garlic, salt, and pepper. Worcestershire is really always good in there, and I'm gonna add a little dab of that. Now see, I like my meat, it's not gonna look pure pink by the time I get done with it. Okay, now we're gonna put some more of this in there. And the more you do your meat with your hands, you can feel it. You can feel it like that feels wet. So it is gonna take all this ½ cup. You don't want a wet meatball, right? We don't want a wet meatball. So this will work out just perfect. Oh my goodness, cooking is a lovely thing. We're gonna make this house smell good today. Bill walks in that door and he's like, you know, we've worked all day, you come home and you smell something cooking. Kids been at school, they walk in the door, something's cooking. You know, we don't know a lot of times what's in our food anymore, especially at restaurants. And I like restaurants, but we have no idea where that comes from, don't know who's cooking it. And sometimes you pay a lot of money and come out unsatisfied. So one thing I told Bill, I said, when we do eat out, it makes me appreciate my cooking. Because I realize I'm a pretty good cook. Right? And you are too. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pat these out now. I'm gonna make them about the size like this in my hand. A large meatball, because we're gonna cook them and they will shrink down some. Okay, let me put them over here. Let me put them over here. it's great to see sunshine. I've never seen it rain so much. We have a low part in the very back of our property. It become like a creek. Then it become like a lake. I was like, I think I showed you guys. I'm like, I've never seen it like this. I've never seen it that full of water. But we, praise God, we didn't have the winds. We did not have any winds. And that was a really scary day. You know, everybody was out of school and work, and they sent people home early. And at least in these days, they do prepare, and we can protect ourselves as much as possible, right? Okay. Let's get down here. Down here. Get a few more of these made. If you're on here, please like. Please subscribe if you're on YouTube. It really does help, and it shows YouTube and Facebook that I'm doing a good job. And when I'm doing a good job, they can promote me better. They'll give me more opportunity to reach out to more people. So it's kind of cool, right? I know. I said, what's a digital creator? It's someone who is creating all the time. And because in my life, I am creating. You are too. We're creating meals. We're creating, you know, experiences. Yeah. And I find it interesting to go on Facebook, people, and follow other digital creators. People who inspire me. People who teach me new things. And I like people who share. I like people who share really beautiful things. I follow people who have beautiful spaces and decors, as you can see, because that's part of my page too. And I follow people who do food and cook. So it's fun. It's a good way to go on and spend some time unwinding, but it'd be positive, right? Find positive people to follow, and I pray that I am positive. Okay, you guys see? I got all my meatballs here. Let me wash off my hands. Okay, we're gonna fry these in some medium hot oil. Okay, and I need to get some oil out. You could use any oil, I think. Right now I just have some vegetable oil, so I'm gonna put it in there. You want to fill the bottom up with it, okay? And let it get nice and hot. I'm gonna get me some tongs. And we are going to brown these. Let me get rid of some of this mess I made. I surely made a mess. Yes, I did. I'm a good cook, but I'm a messy cook. And part of it, if I'm rich and famous one day, I would like to have somebody help me clean up my mess. That would be great, right? Hi, I say we're going to dream big. Okay, let's go over here and see what's going on in our pan. I've got it heating up now. And I want to get nice and medium hot. I got on medium heat. Oh my goodness. I put these right by the stove so I can smell them. Because I'm always right here by the sink, it seems like. So I put them in here. So pretty. I was trying to get them where you could see them, but probably not while I'm cooking. Okay. So we're gonna put that down in there. I think I see it getting hot. You wanna get it hot. Now we're not gonna cook these all the way. We're not gonna cook them all the way. We're just gonna brown them, okay? And so here we go. We're gonna put them all in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I made them pretty big, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I made 12 meatballs. And you know, when you eat these, they can fill you up pretty quick now. Now see how fast they're browning? I'm just gonna flip them over and get them brown. That's it. We don't want them to cook all the way through. Okay. Okay. You may have to flip them more than once, but they're browning pretty fast. That heated up quick, didn't it? It did. It heated up quick. Okay, I get them nice and brown on every side. And then they won't fall apart when you put them in a crock pot. We don't want them to fall apart, okay? And I gotta be pretty gentle. Sometimes I can get rough with these things and they fall apart here too. But. Okay. Okay. Yay, gonna have meatballs. Something different, right? I'm always looking for something different. I always said, don't mind cooking, just tell me what to cook. Right? I know a lot of mamas feel the same way. I don't mind cooking, just tell me what you want. I know Bill likes these. He likes meat. He likes meat and potatoes pretty much. I mean, he's a regular kind of meat and potato kind of guy. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, see? Now these are going to cook all the way through, but I am getting them brown on the outside, and the more I brown them a little bit, they're going to be a little more firmed up. Okay? See that? Getting a little more brown. A little more brown. Let's try a little more brown on this side. And then I'm going to start pulling them out and put them in a crock pot. Okay? That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Well, it's so nice. It stays light here really longer. When we get into midsummer in Kentucky, we can be light till like 10 o'clock. And now it's light till like 9 o'clock. And so when Bill gets off work, he's also out in the yard doing stuff. And he likes his yard. And I get to enjoy the benefits of it. Makes it really beautiful and bringing some pretty flowers to the house. Okay, now I'm going to start lifting these out of here. Let's turn it off. We don't want them to just sit there and cook all the way through, okay? But we want them nice and brown. Alrighty. I'm going to take this one, put it in my crock pot over here. I'm going to take this one and put them all over in the crock pot. Yep. Just going to make them where they don't fall apart though. Some of them, that one's wanting to fall apart. I've just messed with it too much, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the crock pot. I don't want my meatballs to fall apart, and I can tell you I'm having an issue right now because I think I might got talking and just turned them too fast. But a couple of them don't look as good. But I'll get the rest of these out of here. And we'll see what you gotta get them a pretty brown, or they just crumble. So, I probably didn't need to turn them as much. I haven't done these in a while. I hadn't. It's been a while. That's why I was thinking they'd be good. Okay. Now, go ahead and put that one in there. This one in there. Just a couple more. And I had one completely fall apart. Okay, that's okay. We pull this over here now. And now I got them in the crock pot. We're gonna let them cook on there. We can cook slow or high. I'm gonna leave them on high. I'm gonna cook them until they are done. It could be, well, you know, it really won't take that long, probably about an hour, 2 hours maybe. Because they're just gonna sit there and cook. And I'm gonna, when they're getting closer to being done, I will show you the sauce. It is easy. It is barbecue sauce and some grape jelly. And the grape jelly just gives it this awesome taste. So you guys, grape jelly meatballs. That's what we're making today. I'll be checking back with you for the finished product, or when I put a little sauce on there to serve them. Right now I'm just gonna let them cook just like they are. Okay, you have a blessed day. Okay, see you later.